Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, a squad from the American, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players. And part of the...
There he goes! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game, make it boring. Pound the football, run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right out.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
I don't want to do nothing crazy right now.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
Get your block on.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball.
I know, I did look at that. The mummy does look like this, but it's supposed to be wolf fur. You know what I'm saying? My shit's supposed to be fur. But I did notice the color palette was pretty similar. Pretty similar.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Yeah.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown.
Look at them helmets, though.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Yeah, see the pattern, I couldn't get it big but small enough to where the fur would be like actual size, so I had to like
getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Oh damn. In order for it to cover the whole thing.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Pretty sure you encountered the same.
Off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Got it in the middle. It's Hurst. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
Come on, man.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He got me.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone that dropped to, you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming.
Takes it the other way. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
There we go.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Man, what a rough start for this quarterback. Already thrown one interception, throwing another ball in harm's way. They got to find a way to settle him down a little bit, maybe give him some easier throws, because his decision-making so far has not been good.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The give is to Smith. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. The 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Ray Foster, native of Malibu.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
2 seconds too late. I should have brought that guy in.
First down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Unleashes one. On target to the left.
Yeah, I don't know what
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long.
Defense been trash. I got no hand.
From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Lewis to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to run for it. He gets it. Oh, so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Brown will throw it. The short hands, it's Simmons. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete to the right. Turning it on. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the timing just a hair off.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Makes the grab. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15. And let's see what they do on fourth. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Lewis wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He's down right at the 17. And the chains on the first down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It is good. The lead is now back down to 9. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started.
We in the A, Shouter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Overton. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
They kick it away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas. Turning on the Jets. Ripping off a huge
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Lewis to throw. Makes the grab. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That looks like a really easy thing.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Quickly complete. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. They want to throw it. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Yeah, boys leaving now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah,
Guys, the Georgia
Fox
State
playing
offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Catch in the middle, it's Hurst. Makes a stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lewis wants to pass.
Oh, my God.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
I believe it.
They'll give it to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back.
Pressure is on the way. Down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man. It's Robinson.
Oh, of course.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the
My
first
boy,
down.
it's Nolan
On
Boyd.
the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The short hands, it's Hawkins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the single back. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Oh, my God.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Where are you going with that?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Max looking for the goal line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Barrels ahead. And it's in there for a touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So it's an 80-yard drive. And it was closed down by the short yardage touchdown.
Let's go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
All right, we need this
25.
ball back.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Come on, buddy.
Got him, and nobody's close. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I knew I was about to pitch
Plenty
it.
of work to do here on second and long.
You be doing that, bro.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout.
That's
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. Touchdown, Panthers. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Quarterback on the keeper. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 35, he's open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Plows through the defense. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Lewis to throw. Under fire. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He wants a big play here late. Underneath toast of coverage, got it deep downfield. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough.